Shalom, shalom. In today's video, by request, I will be revealing some mysteries of the name Arich Anpin. So, to begin, we're going to find the use of the word in Bamidbar, or the Book of Numbers. And we're going to find it in chapter 14, verse 18, here. And it says, the Lord is slow to anger. And we see the word Arich Anpin. So, it says here, and plenteous in loving kindness. And we see chesed is associated to Arich Anpin, which this has also been demonstrated earlier in my videos in the 5 gates. Now, what's important to understand about Arich Anpin is we have some seals that are hidden within the context of its name. So to begin, we look at its gematria value. And the gematria value of Arich Anpin, we have Aleph is 1, Resh is 200, Kaf is 20. Aleph is 1, Fe is 80, Yod is 10, and Mem is 40. And the gematria value normally is going to be 352. However, if we calculate the gematria of Aleph as 10 in these two places, then the gematria value here becomes 370. And the difference between 370 and 352 is 18. And 18 is the exact amount of letters in its expansion, like this. And we see its expansion is Aleph Lamed Fe, Resh Aleph Shin, Kof Fe, Aleph Lamed Fe, Fe Yod, Yod Vav Dalet, Mem and Mem. Now, if a person who's watching this video does not understand what an expansion of a name means, the expansion of a name is essentially the spelling out of every letter in the name. And so, of course, Aleph will be spelled Aleph, Resh will be spelled Rosh, Kaf will be spelled Kaf, Aleph will be spelled Aleph, Fe will be spelled Fe, Yod is spelled Yod, and Mem is spelled Mem. And the gematria value of 18, which are the amount of letters it's expanded to, and the difference between 370 and 352 has been demonstrated, is the word Chai. Chet is 10 and Yod is 10 and Chet is 8, and Chai together is 18. And this is important because it has an association with Yesod. And it is known that the beard, which is Arich Anpin, covers Abba and Ima, and that the light of Arich Anpin flows through their Yesod. And so here we have a direct association between Arich Anpin and Yesod. The number 370 is very important because the number 370, it is said in the Sefer Zohar that his face spread to 3,700,000 universes. And this long face, or face that's spreading, is referring to Arich Anpin. And this is also important because this is the value of Ayin and Shin. But with all of this being established, let us continue. Now, in my video covering the 5 gates, I demonstrated how the Kether Hokmon Bina, which is the head of Otik, endured in the mystery of these vessels, which represented the crowns and the Nikudim and the letters, and that there were 7 sparks in the mystery of the sparks. And so the beard of Arich Anpin is made out of the first 3 sparks, which are the Shin, the Tet, and the Nun. And they create the beard of Arich Anpin. And then we have, which are the Chesed, Gevur, and Tiferet. And so they each received 3 parts in the mystery of the 3 enduring vessels. And because they received 3 parts each, that became 9. And that's the Partsufim of Arich Anpin, meaning that the Kether of Arich Anpin is the Chesed of Otik. And it has been demonstrated here that Arich Anpin is directly associated with Chesed. So The next two are the Netzach and Hod of Otik, and Otik means the Ancient of Days. And so the Netzach is going to be your Partsufim Abba, and the Hod is going to be the Partsufim called Ima. And then Yisod of Otik, Yomin, is Zer Anpin. And again, it has been demonstrated that there's a direct correlation and connection between Arich Anpin and Yisod. And know that the light of Ima, which is her Yisod, was to the Tifereth of Zer Anpin. And the light of Hokmah, which came through its Yisod, is in the Yisod of Zer Anpin. This is very important to understand. And understand that all of these are Partsufim. And it has been demonstrated that a Partsuf is a collection of 10/11 Sephiroth. So with all of this being established, if you'd like to know more about the beard in an intricate, detailed way, please leave a comment, and perhaps I will do a video covering the extreme intricacies of the beard. Shalom. Salam.